What up, everybody? I believe it's Tuesday morning. Well, when I release it. Oh, Jesus, look at me. Just got out of the shower. I just kind of slicked it back. If you're wondering why I look a little sleazy right now, I look like, I don't know, whatever I do, I look like I'm paid in cash. We'll just say that. Anyway, I just want to share this conversation with you. Oh, Dad needs his medicine. So anyway, it's a conversation I had with a friend. This is a little old, but we just got our new Supreme Court, a woman of color, because it was very important that we get a woman of color on the Supreme Court, as they say. Even though she herself refused to define what a woman is. If you've seen the memes, I'm not a biologist. I can't tell you what a woman is. That's from your new Supreme Court judge. So a lot of this got started with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or the notorious RBG back in the day. A very famous woman, had a tremendous career, and she is cool. I mean, honestly, she did a lot of things for equality and equal rights. Of course, she specialized in feminine rights. Nothing wrong with that. She was board of directors to the American Civil Liberties Union throughout the 70s and 80s. In 1980, Jimmy Carter appointed her to the U.S. Court of Appeals at District of Columbia. And then she was appointed to Supreme Court, looks like, by Bill Clinton in 1993, where she served all the way up until 2020 when she died at 87. Now I ask you, do you think Ruth Bader Ginsburg wanted to work until she was 87? She was the only one of her kind from 1970 to 2020. For 50 years, she was the only one of her kind. I just remember I had several conversations when she passed away about people. Oh my God, like I was so sad. Like people were doing that. Like nobody even mentioned RBG, Ruth Bader, until like Trump was elected. They were like, she'll save us from any laws he's doing. Oh God, they're trying to act like she's a big celebrity, that they all worship her, even though none of them had mentioned her name in 3 decades. They were like, oh, when Trump got elected, my 4-year-old daughter was hugging her Ruth Bader Ginsburg Barbie. What now, Mommy? I'm scared I won't be able to get an abortion in 12 years when I'm 16. And, so anyway, so I had a point, and I think this is relevant. I was kind of combining two subjects. Maybe I'm jumping around, making things out of nothing, but I had this friend, same one, of course, who made up the first minor woman died that I've mentioned several times. Spoiler alert for anybody who didn't see those videos. No, she was not murdered by her male coworkers, as my feminist friend tried to lie to me about. She died of lupus in October last year, thanks to this little thing the kids call the internet. Hey, why are you lying to me? It's been 30 seconds. It took me 30 seconds to find that out. So anyway, there was a big uproar. Oh my God, no more abortions, all women's rights. Oh, the men are in charge, because they had another Supreme Court there, and it's all men. And I'm not a tradcon myself, and I don't really know if I'm Christian. I'm from the Church of I don't know, and God, that is so good. Look at that. Try this, 8%, and God, it is flavorful. I like the Belgian style. Anyway, but one thing I will give credit to the right for is, like, they literally train and breed their kids. Right now, there's a lot of right-wing politicians that are raising their kids to be senators, raising them to be congressmen. They're sending them to law school. They're sending them to medical school with the sole purpose of being judges in the future, senators, congressmen, lawyers, mayors, governors, presidents. They breed them. The Liberal Party apparently thought Ruth Bader Ginsburg was going to live forever. 1970 to 2020, they didn't produce a single other Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It was all about free the nipple and mandates for CEO positions. Free shit, and I want to walk naked in public and get an abortion. That was it. They didn't... All the feminist rhetoric in the world in 50 years could not produce another one, but it did produce So what started my comment with my friend was a snarky remark from me, but in between 2016 and 2022, technically it would have been 2021 when we had this conversation, you produced 1 million girls on OnlyFans. In 50 years, you couldn't produce another Ruth Bader Ginsburg. But in 5 years, you produced 1 million LonelyFans girls. Pat yourselves on the back, feminist movement. You are powerful, stunning, and brave. Yes, 1 million sex workers, not a single other Supreme Court judge. Good for you. Good for you. That's the kind of stuff you should be really proud of. Maybe that's because, again, like I said, the right-wing people are sending their sons and daughters to law school, to medical school. They're teaching them how to campaign. You're teaching your daughters a high body count makes you very strong and powerful. Showing your boobs and your butthole to strangers online who pay with a credit card makes you powerful. And then meanwhile you cry you have no power to change laws because the right-wing people are inside the courthouses making those laws for you. So that's it. She was very adamant about that. She was very strongly defending OnlyFans. Well, it has helped some girls achieve financial success. Yes. Let's look at it. Out of the 1 million, 1%. So what is that? 10,000 have made, or no, excuse me, 100 out of 1 million have made $1 million. 1%, so the top 10,000 make 33% of all the profit. 73%, so 730 out of that million, divide out the total profit. So that means 270,000 potential women on OnlyFans have their boobs and vagina out there for everyone to see, and not one person was willing to spare a nickel. But it's still out there in the future for their future husband to see, for their parents-in-law, for their parents, for their siblings, for their kids, and for the kids their kids go to school with. And you didn't even make a penny for your entire family's dignity. Again, good job. The average OnlyFans girl makes $155 a month. That's the average, to show their booty and masturbate for strangers' amusement in public. So, that's that. This reminds me of a previous conversation I had with another feminist friend. Sorry, I'm jumbling here, but I think it's relevant. That was when WAP came out. And I made the remark, well, isn't it funny that in Baby It's Cold Outside, 1940s song about a guy, I think it was 40s. If I'm wrong, it was pre-1950, I'll say that. And a girl's playing hard to get, and he's trying to get her to stay over. He's not talking about effing her. He doesn't say that. He just, I'll stay for a drink, have a smoke. And there's a very cute duet. That's the softest thing I've ever said, a cute duet. Well, it was cute, all right, with Lady Gaga and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The roles are reversed, though. That was the first time I ever even heard of that song. And I thought it was cute, all right? Fuck you. It was cute. Anyway, so that's problematic. How come WAP, wet ass pussy, get in my wet ass pussy, is awesome to these same people? And a mutual friend between me and my feminist said, because it's the women making the move, Dusty. Quoting. And really, so if you're, again, wow, like this is how far we got. These are not stupid girls either. One's a business owner, one works in tech. But this is the effects of propaganda. Like, I know your ex-husband, tech girl. I know your current boyfriend of 13, 14 years, business owner. They made the first move. They did. So were you an R-word victim? Your mother's most likely got an advance from your fathers. Your grandfathers made the advance on your grandmothers. So you're telling me up until now, no woman was able to ask a guy out, which is horseshit, and every relationship where the girl didn't make the first move, that it was problematic, it was getting R-worded. Okay. All right, well, again, this is not surprising. After all, we live in the generation where women claim to get PTSD and traumatized. People on TikTok, girls, find out some of their viewers aren't paying to see their bobs and vagine. I have PTSD now. I'm traumatized. I'm sure. To you, it's all the same. It's a black lens and a red light, flicking the bean, right? But oh my God, I found out some of the people that saw that, out of the 200 views I got, 5 didn't pay. Oh, I feel R-worded now. Everything's R-worded now. So I guess that's good advertisement. You can complain on TikTok, and then people will know your brand. You'll probably go from one of the people making $0 to $155 maybe. But those are the times we live in. So I'm curious because, again, as I've discussed in other videos, women have made it very clear. On TikTok, we see it all the time. Guys getting roasted. Don't talk to me on the bus. Don't talk to me at work. Don't talk to me at school. Don't talk to me at the bar. Don't talk to me at the club. Don't talk to me at the store. Don't talk to me at the gym. Don't talk to me at the coffee shop. Don't talk to me at work. I think I already said that. Don't talk to me on the bus. Don't talk to me on the whatever. And because if you do, well, then you're assaulting me and I'm traumatized. I didn't ask for it. That's assault. You're being aggressive. And these TikTok girls or OnlyFans girls call their own clients that DM them losers and incels, involuntary celibates. And can you imagine? They'll roast them for their other fans to see. Can you imagine? One of you losers asked me out. And the other guys are such, I guess they are Simpson incels, because they'll be like, yeah, what a dork. Nice try, loser. Like, I think I would take that as the hint that she is talking about me. The guy paying to see her flick the bean, because he was just another guy paying to see her flick the bean, and asked her out, and now she's roasting him. What a loser he is. So, I don't know, I'm 37, and in my lifetime when I was a kid, you were a creep if you said, hey, I'll give you $5 to take your shirt off and flash me them boobies. Now, no, you're helping women achieve financial independence. You're a good guy. Who knew? I mean, definitely not back in, I'm dating myself, back in 98 when I was 13. No. Who knew back then? We certainly didn't. That the biggest male ally, the ally to the feminist movement, the best guys out there helping women achieve empowerment and financial independence was Bang Bros. What's the future got, guys? I don't know. I'm not too hopeful. What is it? Maybe they can show us when they come up with that virtual reality world they're talking about. They can show us what the perfect world looks like when it'll finally be safe the way it should have been. Fair, not the way men made it. It'll be men still doing, of course, we'll move from doing just over 99% of the labor jobs to all 100% of the labor jobs. Women will just be in glass tubes, and if you want any eye contact, you look down at the floor and don't speak until you put a $5 bill in. Then you can get a smile and you can say hello without getting the cops called on you. Flash for $5, I don't know, when maybe whenever management or CEOs get to more than 50% male, you got to lay one off randomly no matter what his resume is, and you take the girl who's got the most likes on her booby pics to fill in that CEO spot. Because clearly, like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, all the other lefties thought you don't need to go to law school or anything to get, you get one in office in 1970, they'll last till the end of time. They'll protect you. So, and then, when you get 1 million likes or subscribers, then, you get a spot on the Supreme Court for your OnlyFans account. So, is that where we're going? I don't know, but everything they argue about, they don't say what they want. They just say what they don't want and what's empowering and what isn't, which changes day to day. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're going. They're not arguing for jobs, for shit jobs. They just want Supreme Court. And apparently the left-wing feminists really thought that either Ruth Bader would live forever or you don't need law school to be a judge. That's all I got, guys. That is today's twisted rant from the trailer park. If you agree, disagree, drop a comment below. hit like. It takes half a second, guys. Come on. If you listen to the end, I'm owed a like. Come on. Share it with your bros, and I will see you later.